Scott, we've had 2 weeks now without a fixture in between. Do you feel that it's been beneficial for the players for a chance to recuperate and maybe regroup?
Yeah, I think opportunity to reset maybe. I think we had a number of players at different levels. We brought them, I think, closer together in that regard. I've chucked a lot out of them in the last 2 weeks, and they've responded brilliantly. We worked really, really hard on the training ground last week, and this week's been really bright. So that we're as prepared as we can be going into tomorrow's game, and we're looking forward to it. We played quite well against Rochdale, and we're not at their level yet. We didn't have masses and masses of possession, but the possession we had was a lot better, a lot calmer, a lot more controlled. We built through the thirds and up the pitch better. So I came away from that game encouraged, going into a 2-week period where we knew we didn't have a game. It's given us an opportunity to see the opposition and get ahead maybe in terms of that game and the games we've got coming up. So from a staff and player point of view, I think it's been valuable.
You mentioned that the players have been made to work hard throughout this time without a game. Has it given you also the opportunity to maybe micro-focus on little areas within the team that you wanted to work on that maybe you can't when you've got a match so quickly after the previous?
Yeah, look, the schedule's manic in non-league football. Everyone knows that, and you're it's fine if you've got everyone fit and flying, but if you haven't and you want to work on a few bits and pieces and get people up to a level, it can be difficult to do that. And we definitely found that. Look, we had an incredible run of games as well, and let's not let's put things into context. We've had Rochdale, Carlisle, Hartlepool, Walsall and York in a real short space of time. That's tough. That's a tough run for anybody, and particularly us that was a little bit depleted. We've got, I think, some headaches regarding team selection tomorrow that we haven't had for a little while, and that's what you want as a manager. Like, I think the group really responded well. They've been brilliant, honestly. They've been brilliant. We've had all sorts thrown at us in the last little while, and it's my job to keep that from them. But injury, suspension, obviously a tough run of fixtures as well. But I can't be more pleased with them in terms of how they apply themselves, particularly day to day in training. We just need to make sure that we can transfer that onto the pitch, particularly at home.
Yeah, obviously an FA Trophy fixture, a long way away, but the potential to get to Wembley. How exciting is that prospect?
Yeah, look, we'll treat this game like it's the most important game we've got, because it's the next one, so it is important. We haven't picked up enough points or positive results in the last few games, so it's an opportunity for us to put that right. I think the last home game was against Hartlepool here, and I thought that game we were really flat, and the Sutton game when we played away, first half, we were really poor. Other than that, I think we've shown glimpses, and sometimes more than that, of what we were going to be about. And been looking forward to tomorrow's game. It gives us an opportunity to show our fans what we can be about.
Will it be an opportunity to see some players who maybe haven't got the opportunity for many minutes in recent weeks to maybe show what they can do?
Well, I don't know. Look, we'll have a look. We've got another meeting shortly. I mean, the team's more or less there, but there are a couple of things to sleep on. To be honest, we've got some decent options defensively. We're without James Waite, who I thought was outstanding at Rochdale. We're without him tomorrow because he's cup tied. Sam Pearson's got a little bit of tendonitis in his foot, so we're just being a little bit careful with that one as well. So whilst we're blessed in some areas, there's other areas where we need to plug some gaps. So that will take care of itself naturally. I think in terms of, I know you've asked me this before, but I think in terms of minutes and game time, I think barring maybe one or two, everyone's had a real good crack at it, and we're looking forward to putting out a team tomorrow that we think can sort of control possession a little bit better than maybe we have done, particularly at home.
Yeah, control and possession might be one of them. But what other team characteristics do you feel that are crucial to make sure that we get a result tomorrow?
Well, I'll tell you what we have shown, a lot of resilience. The way the lads train, they're honestly, they're brilliant. And I just think they need a little bit of luck, and they're probably at the stage where they deserve a little bit as well. I mean, the Rochdale game, the first goal we conceded, was tough to take, but that's that's where we were in that moment, and lads have, like I said, have responded brilliantly. Well, I think we need to sort of let the shackles off a little bit at home. I'd like to see us play with a little bit more freedom, but look, that comes with results and confidence. So that will come. I've got no doubt. We're working hard, obviously behind the scenes. We've got a number of things in the pipeline. But like, I have to say, like, I'm really happy with what we've got in terms of what they're giving us. We probably could do with one or two players back and maybe an additional or two. But I think we're going into tomorrow's game in a good place.
Yeah. Finally, Aldershot sit second from bottom, and having beaten them already this season, how do you ensure that the players stay professional and focused on the task at hand? Or do you feel that the results that we've had in recent weeks, maybe due to the fact that there have been losses, have maybe humbled us already, and there is no risk of complacency?
Yeah, there's no complacency. You know, we I know it's a cliche, but there's no easy games. This game isn't going to be any easier than travelling away to Carlisle for us. I think that there's some clubs at the level that are above the others. You know, basically the top 5 and 6 are Football League clubs, really, ready to go. I think the rest of us are all fighting and scrapping to be in and around those spots at the top. We all want to emulate a Boreham Wood at the moment and a Scunthorpe and try and get up into those higher echelons of the league. But look, Aldershot they've got 3 or 4 really good players that can hurt you as individuals, and they got a brilliant result the other day that we were at. I thought they thoroughly deserved their win, although it came late. I thought they really deserved their 3 points against Altrincham. So we know tomorrow's going to be a tough game, but we have to show respect to the opposition and show their strengths particularly. But we also have to have a good look at their weaknesses and have a look at what we can do to hurt teams, because we've got some good players. You know, we've got 1 or 2 now, I think, coming back into real form. We should see best version of Aaron Blair in the next few weeks, definitely. He's looked really sharp in training and getting back ready to be considered to start again. I thought Kieran Evans was one of the best players on the pitch in the last game against Rochdale. I thought that's the Kieran Evans we all know, and the one the club signed in the summer. So look, we're getting there. There's a lot of progress that's probably not transferred out onto the pitch yet, but that'll come. I'm confident of that, and we're looking forward to tomorrow.
All the best, Scott.
Thanks.